You know what I like? Flash. Talent. Jump. You know who I'm talking about. Okay, I think this short 2020 season has really showed us something that significantly benefits the game. The league has founded a player that I know Rob and Major League Baseball have desperately needed for a while now. A new superstar in the making. Yeah, I think Mike has something to say about that. Well, a couple things. Actually 3. But let's just get right into it. I believe Fernando Tatis Jr., the pod shortstop, will be the face of Major League Baseball once Mike Trout's reign is over. Yeah, I know all the Mookie, Aaron Judge, Juan Soto camps are going to come at me. Well, probably Bellinger's camp the most. But let me give you my reasoning in the next 5 minutes to tell you why Tatis is going to be the guy for MLB. What is there not to like about the 21-year-old phenom? The dreads, the chains, the swagger? I mean, come on. When I looked at his swing more closely, I started to see a resemblance of A-Rod in his prime. They both have a leg kick with great bat speed, which makes the ball pop off the bat. I noticed too, they often both finish their swing with one arm. I'm not saying Tatis is the power hitter like A-Rod, but the pop is definitely there. Tatis is without a doubt a 5-tool player, and people do not realize how good he has actually been in his first 2, not even full big league seasons. Tatis' stats through his first 100 games were just ridiculous. He batted .320 with a .385 on-base percentage while slugging 30 home runs, 70 RBIs, and stealing 20 bags. When you compare Tatis' numbers to baseball's best player, Mike Trout's first 100 career games, you see Tatis had similar but better stats. This just makes me wonder what this kid is capable of doing in a full season. He's one of the best leadoff hitters in the National League with Ronald Acuna, and Tatis already has 8 leadoff home runs. If you throw it over the plate against this guy, you're gonna get burned. Yeah, that was a nice swing. Tatis is a threat on the bases with lightning speed, so you can't walk him either. Okay, I don't want to get too analytical. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Trevor. But Tatis led all of baseball in exit velocity this year at 95.9 miles per hour. This made me think that Tatis must hit fastballs very well if he can get that kind of speed off the bat. So I did some research from last year when it was a normal season, and I saw Aaron Judge led all of baseball with an exit velocity at 96 miles per hour. So yes, Judge hits fastballs pretty well too. I do remember though last year, Judge was hurt and he missed a lot of games. Tatis got injured late too, so he didn't play a full season either. Judge played 102 games and Tatis played 84, so not too far off, which is why I'm comparing their numbers. Let's start with Tatis. In 2019, he saw a total of 1,399 pitches, and 775 of those pitches were fastballs. In 196 at-bats of Tatis hitting the ball in play off fastballs, he raked hitting .378 with 74 hits and 16 home runs. That's pretty deadly. In 2019, Tatis ranked in the 91st percentile of hitting the ball right on the barrel of the bat. He improved that to the 100th percentile this year, making solid contact most at-bats. If we look at Judge in 2019, he saw a total of 1,873 pitches, which 1,028 were fastballs. In 221 at-bats of hitting the ball in playoff fastballs, Judge hit .335 with 74 hits and 18 bombs, which are great numbers. But Tatis hit 16 home runs and 25 less at-bats than Judge, so that says something about his consistent hitting and pop. As for this year, there was one game Tatis won my heart over. August 17th versus the Rangers at their new stadium in Arlington. So it's the 7th inning, the pods are up, and Tatis hits an absolute missile out of here for a 3-run shot. Did he hit that off a fastball? I really do wonder if Tatis hits those well. So that ball made it 10-3 after the 7th. The next thing Tatis did in this game, I'm so glad he did. He comes up to the plate in the 8th with the bags full, and on a 3-0 count, doesn't even care, swings away and goes yard opposite field. Like, seeing this happen is so awesome. What baseball fan doesn't want to see a grand slam? But of course we have these hard-ass old schoolers, such as Chris Woodworth, who hate seeing it happen. These old school guys need to realize though that Major League Baseball needs more cool stuff like this to advance the game. More of Tim Anderson tossing his bat and pimping home runs with his chain in the dugout. Or maybe Derek Dietrich leaning back in the box after taking Chris Archer's pitch to the river. The pitchers should get in on the fun too. Yeah, I'm talking about you again, Trevor. You want to see fun things in Major League Baseball today. It's entertainment, and Tatis will bring that for the next generation. He even agreed to be mic'd up during a game, like which Generation Z baseball fan does not want to hear that? Who has the best hair in baseball, Fernando?
But I go with me.
Our favorite baseball analyst, Jeff Passan, did a feature story on Tatis for ESPN, and he said he's a video game creative player. Tatis' teammate Eric Hosmer said he's already the face of the Pods, and he'll be the face of all of baseball very soon. I know he didn't have a great last month of 2020, but in a full 162-game season, I think Tatis is going to elevate the Pods to win the NL West in the next 2 years if he's able to stay healthy. They made the playoffs this year, and Tatis went off as I expected him to. The Pods didn't beat the Dodgers, the eventual World Series champs. I had to zoom in on that bat flip, but if they meet again in the playoffs in the future, I think the Pods will win. The kid's even dressed up as him for Halloween this year. That's really cool. I'm sure Rob is loving the engagement. With that being said, I think Major League Baseball has a gem in their pocket, and I see a future perennial all-star in Tatis, and I stand by this. Who do you guys think will be MLB's next superstar for the next decade? Which players should we look at next? Comment and let me know. I think we all know who everyone's chasing.